and your pens will go into your uniform. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
if you don't have a karate pocket like I do today, you're going to hold on to your pen and keep it nice and safe and make sure that it stays a pen and not a writing instrument on my mat. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Because pens do not go on mats. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
My parents! You guys are going to be joining your student on the floor today because your job is being a coach to cheer and encourage your students as they do their fitness test today. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you guys ready for your fitness test?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You guys sound ready. I love it. Great. That's what I thought. For some reason, you weren't here on Monday. Is it you? You keep here on Monday. Bert, how are you today? Strong. I like strong. I'm trying to remember your name because you're tricking me. I need a little hint. Omar. There we go. How are you today, Mr. Omar? Excellent. Sir. Mr. Josiah. There you go. Thank you very much. How are you today, sir? Ooh, like a not just black belt champion. I love it. There you go. All right. Excellent. All right. Man. You were my fantastic reader, right? We're going to love it. Miss Diana, how are you? All right. Are you ready to move into level 1? But powerful? Awesome. Here we go. You're no longer excited. You're super excited. We're going to get your blood pumping. Amazing. All right.
Right, so we're not doing homework today because it was right after the
How are you
testing.
today, sir?
So we'll start doing
Best.
homework next
All right.
What's your guys' She looks like she's gonna go grab right now.
Best? All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Jax, how are you? All right. Are you guys ready to get going?
Yes.
Awesome. Are you guys ready to move?
Yes.
Are you ready to move fast?
Yes.
Are you ready to give everything your black belt efforts?
Yes.
Everyone say perseverance. Remember, perseverance is doing things even when it gets tough. Yes, ma'am?
Yes.
Pushing yourself even further or harder. And that's what we're going to do today with your fitness test. Yes, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. So with your fitness test today, I expect that you guys are giving everything your black belt efforts. Yes?
Yes.
And your parents, your coaches are going to be sitting near you guys, cheering you on, encouraging you guys, and pushing yourself to do your black belt effort, your black belt best. Yes, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. So you guys ready?
Yes.
I suppose we should get started then. Hands on your back. Come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy.
Yes, ma'am.
Face flags.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, face flags.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy.
Yes, ma'am.
And position.
Ma'am.
Student creed.
I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile-high broad spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my full potential through knowledge, honesty, and strength.
Loud and proud, what is your goal?
Life of excellence, ma'am.
Come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, when I say spread out, make sure my shorter students end up towards the front, my taller students end up towards the back. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And on those black dots on the ground, and before we move, bow courtesy with a loud yes, ma'am. Spread out, go.
Yes, ma'am.
Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start jogging in place for me. Yes, ma'am. All right, as we're moving our feet. This Anderella right here from your hand. There you go. All right. If your parent is training on the floor today with you, raise your hand. Annabella, Annarella, Arturo. Raise your hand. Emma, Abel, keep your hand raised, please. There you go. If your parent is training you with you on the floor today, there you go. I was gonna say, black belts, please find one of those students with their hands raised. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because they don't have parents because they're busy working. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Go. They have coaches. Oh, they have one coach. Okay, what's up here? All right. Thank you very much.
Your coach? You don't have to be.
Okay. All right, guys, come to attention for me. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
My coach is on the bench. Please go ahead and slip off your socks and shoes and join your student on the floor. All right, you guys ready, students?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, take a knee for me. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I did not clean off my board. All right. I forgot to clean off my board. It's going to be a messy clean, but it's a clean. What your card looks like. On the back side of your card, there's a lot of columns here, but most importantly are these columns, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
One side your things are written, and it says goal, progress, and test. Everything we are doing today goes underneath that test column. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're going to be doing these exercises, and we'll be writing them underneath the test column. Are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. My parents, who do not have coaches because you are students on the floor, please find another parent on the floor so you guys can help coach and encourage each other by pushing each other as you guys are near each other. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You guys, go ahead and do that right now. You know, husband and wife, you guys are going to push and challenge each other? All right. Uncle, are you going to push them? All right. Go ahead and jump in, join group 3. Family, why not? Push each other. All right. First one today is push-ups. Everybody say push-ups.
Push-ups.
All right. First one is push-ups. So we're going to do our push-ups. Mr. Santiago, come on up here, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Diana. Diana started it. Good job. So Mr. Santiago, he's going to go into that strong push-up position. He's going to go all the way down and all the way up. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Those are the strong push-ups that we're looking for. Ready, go. Just like that. And he's just going to keep going. Yes, ma'am? And
Yes,
time.
ma'am.
You guys are going to go for a full 30 seconds. I wasn't going to make him exhaust himself before it was time. Give Mr. Santiago one clap. Give him 2 claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
Coaches, if you guys are counting and looking, please make sure they do the correct push-ups. By correct, I mean we're not looking for belly bobs or headbangers. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, no belly bobs or headbangers. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All the way down, all the way up, bending your arms. So everybody push-up position.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that was too quiet. Push-up position.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you guys are going for 30 seconds. Get ready. Get set. And 3, 2, 1, go!
I usually do one.
All right. Our next one are our sit-ups. So, Miss Emma, come on up here for me.
Yes.
Oh, Miss Emma, go back. Miss Emma, come on up here for me. There we go. All right, so Miss Emma, she's gonna lay down on her back. Sit-ups, right? Oh, it's like, yes, it's sit-ups. My brain already said you did sit-ups. Go ahead and lay down on your back for me, Miss Emma. There you go. So she's gonna keep her knees a little bit bent. Her coach is going to help hold her feet down to the ground. She's going to cross her hands across her chest, and she's going to touch her elbows to her knees, just like that. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if your student is still developing those core muscles and needs a little bit of assistance, we're going to put a pinky in their sleeve, because all they'll need is a little bit of pinky help. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Give us everyone clap. Give it 2 claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
Thank you, Miss Emma. Are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, all right. So make sure you guys are on your backs. Hands cross your chest for me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, we're gonna get started, guys. In 3, 2, 1, and go! All right, guys, make sure you guys are writing those numbers down. Next up is those leg lifts. Or say leg lifts. Mr. Jax. Are you ready to show off those leg lifts? Oh, thank you for that loud yes, ma'am. So he's going to lay down on his back. He's going to put his hands underneath his chest. There you go. He's going to raise his feet to a 45-degree angle. We're going to raise. Lift. Go ahead. There you go, 45, and then he's going to lower them, but not touch the ground, 6 inches off the ground. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if your student needs some targets to let them know how far to raise and lower, you can help them out. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not going to make you exhaust yourself. Give Mr. Jackson 1 clap. Give 2 claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
Now, coaches, please make sure your students keep their knees nice and straight, because sometimes they'll try to do this because they think that's raising their legs. Just remember, knees straight. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And Leslie, I'm sure you guys want to come be some coaches real quick.
Sorry, ma'am.
All right. We are going to get started, guys. In 3, 2, 1, and go! Hi. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Helen, come on up here. She's all ready to go. All right, so Miss Holland, her hands are by her face. Her feet are slightly spread apart. She's going to squat down and right back up. Boom, just like that. Ready, go. So she's keeping her back nice and straight, her hands up. Her eyes are nice and tall because she knows that's what's going to help her keep her back straight. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you guys are going to look as good as Holland today, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I love to hear it. Give us Holland one clap. Your two claps. So you rock.
You rock.
Now remember, parents, we're not going back to the 80s. We're not doing any headbangers. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Keep those backs nice and straight, and students. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Nice and ready. Hands up by your face. Feet spread apart. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now make sure you guys are writing those numbers down. All right, next up is those mountain climbers. Let me have Mr. Esteban come on up here. Mr. Esteban is going to go in that strong push-up position. His hands are below his elbows, or below his shoulders. Instead of, I'm just going to use him as an example. Go ahead and lean backwards. Parents, he doesn't even want his hands to do that. Where his hands are not below his shoulders, that can hurt his shoulders. So we want to make sure his shoulders are above his elbows. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
The way he automatically did it, I had to move him to make it wrong. All right. So he's going to tuck in one leg, and then the other leg, and then the other leg, and the other leg, just like that. So we're going to count the 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, or one leg. Just count one leg coming up. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Thank you very much. Just like that for me, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Give Mr. Esteban one clap. Give him 2 claps. Tell him you rock.
You rock.
All right, so make sure you guys have those long legs. My students, my parents are going to make sure that we don't try to go flying. Yes, ma'am? All right, we are mountain climbers, not ninja goats. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You ready, guys? We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. There we go. Write those numbers down. All right, writing those numbers down. And the next one, everyone say jump rope.
Jump rope.
Mr. Arturo, come on up here for me, sir. There we go. So Mr. Arturo is going to reach into his karate pocket. Where's karate pocket? Go reach into your karate pocket for me, Arturo. He was so focused that he was going to reach into your karate pocket for me, sir. And pull out your invisible jump rope. Boom, he's got his invisible jump rope. He's going to get it nice and ready. And go. Jump rope. Boom. So he's going to make sure he twirls his jump rope and jumps over it at the same time. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And time, Mr. Arturo. Give it 1 clap. Give it 2 claps. So you rock.
You rock.
Thank you very much, Mr. Arturo. Go ahead and head on back. So my parents, you cannot count your students if there's no rope twirling. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So make sure, students, you're turning your There you go. You're turning your jump rope. Now, do these ones count?
No, ma'am.
No, my jump rope's just hitting my feet. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Make sure you rope down. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. All right. Front kicks are next. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Leonardo, come on up. Thank you very much, sir. So Mr. Leonardo is going to step towards the camera with his hands up with loud. There you go. So he's going to show his strong front kicks with that strong snap. Ready? Go. One. There you go. So great. Oh, hold on. There you go. So he's got another strong one leg. He wants to do them like mountain climber. So he's going to keep switching sides. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. So he's going to do one side. And then the other side. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and time. So notice how I was counting only one leg?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Churchman. Did you guys notice how I was only counting one leg?
Yes,
There
ma'am.
you go. If you'd like, you can count both legs. 1, 1, 2, 2, or you can count one leg. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that way you don't have to count numbers twice. Yes?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Can you guys throw them as strong as Mr. Leonardo today?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
I certainly hope so. With your hands up, just like Mr. Leonardo?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that didn't sound so confident. Can you guys have your hands up just like Mr. Leonardo today?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
yes, ma'am?
Yes,
So confident, yes, ma'am. Go ahead, hands up by your face. Throw those strong front kicks. Now, coaches, you can give targets like I did if you'd like, but you don't have to. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go! All right, guys, make sure your passes are right or writing your numbers down. And you're ready for front punches. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, with our front punches. I haven't had any adults coming down today. Mr. Derek, come on up here for me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You seem like this Christian. Can you seriously wait until the last one? Go ahead and jump into that horse dance for me, Mr. Derek. All right, he's going to put one hand out in front of him. He's going to keep switching, and just like our front kicks and our mount climbers, we're only going to count one hand. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, but we're going to keep switching. You ready? Go.
Yeah, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and time. Just like that. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, did you guys see how his legs stayed bent the entire time?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, I want to see if you guys can have horse dances as strong as Mr. Derek's today. Make sure you guys give him one clap. Give him 2 claps. So you rock.
You rock.
All right. Nice and ready. Kids, I hope you outshone my adults. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Is that horse dance on them? Well, start with the same time.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You ready, guys? We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go! All right, guys. Writing those numbers down. Mr. Rebel over here teaching me some Spanish while we're counting. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to take a look at those numbers that you guys just did. If this is the first time that you were ever doing this, did you set some strong goals for yourself in the future? If this isn't the first time, you'll have other numbers written down on your card, either in the progress or goal or both columns. Or we say goals.
Goals.
So 2 months ago, you guys set some goals where you did this all these exercises for only 15 seconds and multiplied them by 2. You've doubled the time, but you've also had 2 months to improve your numbers and work on them. So how many of you guys beat some of your goals that you set? Awesome! I love to see that. Beating goals are super important because remember, winners have high expectations of ourselves, the bottom sentence, and we work to achieve those outcomes. Ever say work? Work! So I'm sure you guys have been putting in some work to beat those goals, yes?
Yes.
All right, so you got a lot of work to accomplish those goals because we set some high expectations. Ever say expectations?
Expectation.
There you go. Expectations is another way to say goals. Ever say goals?
Goals.
There you go. So you expect to accomplish your goals, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Please bring your cards to Mr. Churchma and your pens to Mr. Shankweiler. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What do you do before you move? All right. Coaches, you're welcome to stay on the floor if you'd like to work with your student on some self-defense. Otherwise, your student will be paired with another student on the floor working on self-defense. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, parents, we're also going to do some stretching before we work on self-defense. You're also welcome to stay on the floor to work on some stretching with your students.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Yes, sir. No, since it's a special event, we normally don't have classes on Fridays. It's a special event. All right, feet together, hands above your head. Oh, I heard 2 yes, man. And reach for your toes. It sounds like Mr. Anthony's the first one with the yes, ma'ams. Getting that good stretching, keeping your knees nice and straight. All right, take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Count down from 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And legs 2 shoulders apart.
Yes, ma'am.
Reaching for that middle.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Arturo, powerful voice up here. Counts up to 5 in Espanol. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5. All right, and walk your hands over to your left leg for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Keeping those legs nice and straight, those knees nice and straight. We want to be careful not to let our feet go too wide.
Yes, ma'am.
Not quite too wide. Bring around your arms. Yes, ma'am. This way.
Count down from 3.
3, 2, 1.
And walk your hands over to your right leg.
Yes, ma'am.
Go stretching nice and strong. Keep those knees nice and straight to give you an even better stretch. Count up to 3 in Espanol.
1, 2, 3.
And walk your hands to the middle.
Yes, ma'am.
There you go.
And slowly let your legs slide till you're in the splits with your toes up towards the ceiling. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Pointing those toes up towards the ceiling. Toes towards the ceiling. Oh, thank you. Holding it nice and strong, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Say, this is amazing.
This is amazing.
I'm so flexible.
I'm so flexible.
There we go. Count down from 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
and go ahead and slowly sit back and take a seat.
Yes, ma'am.
Leaving your legs nice and wide.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you very much. So, in order to get more flexible with your splits, a great exercise to do, especially since it's summer and most of my kids are not in school right now, is while you're reading or doing your activities that you guys do during the day when you would otherwise be at school, you're going to be sitting, sit on the floor. With your legs nice and wide, you're going to put your hands behind your butt, leaving one leg in place. You're going to push yourself forward so only one leg moves. You can feel that in your legs for your split stretch. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Once you feel that pull in your muscles, you just sit there and you do whatever you're going to do while you were seated. It's like reading books, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I can sit here and I can read. In fact, I can lean forward to make me feel it even more. But the moment I don't feel it anymore, I just take a second, put my book down, push it a little bit more, and go back to reading. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys do this over the summer. You guys can get really flexible, especially for my kids, because you got pretty bouncy muscles. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
guys can get pretty flexible pretty fast if you guys do this all summer, yes?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
My adults, you guys want to get better with the splits and you don't want to sit in the splits? This is also a great way for our knees to not have to put a lot of pressure on them. We can still get more flexible by sitting this way and pushing ourselves into it, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys, go ahead and grab behind your knees. Give yourself a nice big hug.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you for my yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I got yes, ma'am.
Yes,
All right, and go ahead and sit crisscross karate chop. Back up nice and tall like you're confident.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're sitting nice and tall. Everybody say strangers.
Stranger.
So we've been talking about strangers all month. Who can tell me what a stranger is? Miss Holland, what is a stranger?
A
Stand up,
stranger.
snap to attention about courtesy. Thank you, ma'am.
A stranger.
There we go.
A stranger is anybody that I don't know until mom or dad say they're okay.
Perfect. Everybody give her one clap. Give her two claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
All right, get your hands ready for me, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I'm going to stand up so everybody can see me, but I want you guys to stay seated, yes?
yes,
So
ma'am.
your hands are ready. Everyone say a stranger.
A stranger
Is anybody
is anybody
I don't know
I don't know
until
until
mom or dad
mom or dad
say okay.
say okay.
There you go. Miss Holland giving us that textbook definition we've been working on. That's it. Everybody stand up for me, yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
All right, so remember, strangers, anybody you don't know. So the person at the grocery store,
Yes, ma'am.
the policeman,
Yes, ma'am.
the firefighter.
Yes, ma'am.
Does that mean they're bad people?
No, ma'am.
No, it does not mean that a stranger is necessarily a bad person. It just means they're somebody you don't know. Yes?
Yes,
Now, if somebody you don't know comes and talks to you, should you talk to them?
No, ma'am.
No. Now, remember, my adults, a stranger is, we trust our intuition on strangers. Yes?
Yes,
There you go. So we don't, our parents aren't around to tell us. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, so everybody say lures.
Lures.
We've been talking about lures. Now, lure is anything a stranger may say or do to get you to go with them. Now, that's a bad stranger, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
A bad stranger is going to use a lure to get you to go with them. So if maybe I'm the stranger and I'm asking, do you want to Oh, I didn't even finish my sentence. There you go. Dude, I've got some cash. Oh man, I hurt my back. I'll pay you $20. All right. Now, in addition to no, we don't just say no. We automatically run. There we go. And we yell. And when we get to our trusted adult, there we go. So if I put this all together and Mr. Shankweiler was my stranger. Go ahead and be my stranger.
Hey, I need some
No!
help.
Stranger! That person is trying to get me to go with them! Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. So now he knows, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Did I let him finish the sentence?
No.
Or was he trying to get me to go with him?
Yes, ma'am.
I run away, and my Miss Brody was my mom today. She didn't know it, but she was my mom. I let my mom know, yes?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Or maybe it's your aunt, or maybe it's your grandma, or it's your grandpa, your trusted adult. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
ma'am. Your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, your grandpa, somebody you know. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, somebody who's not a stranger, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do I ever say internet? Take a knee from me, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
How many of you guys play games that are online?
I do, ma'am.
How many of you guys do something online where you could potentially talk to somebody?
I do, ma'am.
All right. Are those people strangers?
Yes, ma'am.
So those people are strangers. Do we tell anybody on the internet our name?
No, ma'am.
Our phone number?
No, ma'am.
Our address?
No, ma'am.
Our age?
No, ma'am.
Our city we live in?
No, ma'am.
Oh, what school we go to?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
We don't tell them anything about us, not even our favorite color. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so should we really talk to strangers on the internet?
No, ma'am.
No, we want to stay safe. Yes?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, everybody stand up for me. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Say strangers.
Strangers.
So not everybody is necessarily a bad stranger, but until your parents say otherwise, are they a stranger?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We got time for one self-defense, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Gotta say wrist grab.
Wrist
All
grab.
right, we worked on this last week with Miss Christensen. We're gonna do the double wrist grab again, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe it's our friend that thinks they're coming around being super playful. Do you really want to go when your friend's yanking on your arm?
No.
No. So everybody take a knee for me, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So remember last week, Miss Christensen was working with us. First, you're going to reach in.
Reach in.
Reach into the cookie jar. Not under the cookie jar. You can't get in there, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
That's out of the cookie jar. All right? Everybody, can I have my hand for a second? Thank you. By the way, sometimes that works. Yeah. Hey, let it go. There you go, right? Okay, everybody go like this. Like you clap. Okay. Clap, then just grab, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now sometimes I see us wanting to reach in, and then we gotta lace our fingers. That takes a lot of time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So instead, just reach in, grab your hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so do it for me. Reach in, like you're clapping, grab your hand. Okay, and then step, pull. Okay, when I say pull, I don't mean pull. Okay, watch. If I pull, even if I have both hands, I'm pulling. Okay, it's going to be a lot harder. Okay, all I have to do is reach into the what?
Cookie jar.
I'm going to step a little closer because it gives me leverage, makes it easier for me, and it also gives me a little reach. Okay, and then I can step back in. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, and if she was a stranger, I'd say stranger, stranger, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so one more time. Reach into the
Cookie jar.
grab my all right, and then bend my
Elbow.
okay, and then step back. There you go. You guys want to practice?
Yes,
All right, grab a partner or your parent. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, but do it fast. And adults, grab a partner. Remember Miss Christensen's trick. You raise your hand and grab a partner, yes?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
guys got 5 seconds to grab a partner. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys should have a partner. Yes, ma'am? All right, make sure you guys practice with your partner. You're going to take turns. Or maybe your coach stayed your partner. That works too. You guys are going to take turns. So one partner is going to grab one, then the other partner is going to grab. And we're just going to keep trading back and forth who grabs and escapes. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys. Make sure you guys are super loud, communicating with that confidence. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Your rule. How many times have you guys done this before? 1,000?
No.
Once or twice? Yes, maybe once or twice. Some of you guys, not at all. Okay, so partners. Make your partner look good. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Do not try to squeeze your partner's wrist, parents. They've only practiced this once or twice. Don't grab them real hard. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Try to practice and build that success skill. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go! Everybody come to attention. Face your partner. Bow courtesy. Say thank you, partner. All right, go ahead. Return to your dot, hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go. Yes, ma'am. Hands behind your back. Ooh, real fast, guys. Let me have Mr. Abel come on up here. There we go. So Mr. Abel is turning in 2 awesome awards that he earned. He is a future artist as well as an amazing reader. Give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
Let me have Miss Emma come on up here. There we go. Miss Emma is turning in an award this year, and she has a certificate of outstanding character as well as a respect award. There we go. So not only does she have outstanding character with people, but she's also making sure she shows respect to everybody. Give her 1 clap. Give her 2 claps. Say you rock.
You rock. Hey, Mr. Benjamin, come on up here. And Mr. Benjamin has been working super hard, memorizing his student creeds, completing his self-discipline, so he is earning his white belt. So I'll give him a big round of applause. And everybody, please come to attention. Facing Mr. Benjamin and bow courtesy.
Yes, sir.
And one more big round of applause.
All right, guys. Graduation. Everybody say graduation.
Graduation.
All right. Who remembers when it is? Raise your hand.
Me.
Allie, when is graduation?
June 18th.
You're right. Give her 1 clap. All right. What time does it start?
10 a.m.
Yes, Mr. Sun.
10 a.m. to 11 a.m.
10 a.m. to 11 a.m. ish. Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I don't put an end time because there's a lot of belts to tie on. Yes.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. So 10 a.m. guys, you want to be there probably about 9:45 to get a seat, between 9:30 and 9:45. Yes.
Yes,
We'll
yes,
do
ma'am.
a little bit of a warm up before you guys get started. If you guys are just earning an award, or if you have just started karate, can you come?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. In fact, you should come because you guys get to see what you'll be doing in August, except August is typically our outdoor graduation, so that makes it even more interesting. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you want to be there, like I said, 15, 30 minutes early, and then everybody go Ninja Nights!
Ninja Nights!
And the parents go, Parents Night Out. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to
take care of your children for you. Okay, our students, and if they have a friend that they want to bring, even better, right? So Friday, the 24th, you can bring them in. Okay, from 6 to 9 o'clock. Mr. Churchman's gonna be there. Maybe Mr. Shankweiler, I don't know. All right. We're gonna have Miss Christensen, of course, and we're gonna have a whole lot of fun. We might get a little bit wet, but we'll tell you a little bit more about that next week. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you guys will have a whole lot of fun, and your parents can relax a little bit. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because it's nice, because you just got out of school, and it's nice for them to be able to relax. They'll be a little more patient. Yes?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, perfect. We will see you guys Friday, and make sure you guys sign up. There's a sign up online, and there's also a sign up at the front desk. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Who's bowing us out today? Mr. Esteban, Anthony, and Leonardo. Come on up and put your names. Mr. Santiago, come on up and put your names now. This is the last time you will see these four in a basic class, unless they come tomorrow, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
These four are moving into our level 1 class. Everybody give them a round of applause. Attention.
About courtesy? Yes, sir. Hands behind your back? Yes, sir. Black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belts. Honesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and common spirit. Come to attention? Yes, sir. Bow courtesy? Yes, sir. Loud and proud? Position. Sir, my library is the best, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead and clear your spots and have a fantastic rest of your night. Oh, that was a very good question. Was that graduation? No, ninja night.